Hi, I'm Zac Farnell. Thank you for joining me for another edition of your Timberlane weather update. February break is the unofficial start of spring for much of the New England area, and it looks like it's going to be the same deal for us. Overnight, expect a potential snowstorm to turn over to nothing but rain as we look towards some warmer temperatures next week. In the meantime, we are dealing with some pretty typical January, now getting into February, almost March type weather. We're warming up from the low 30s, expecting some of those daytime highs to be in the mid 30s. That's exactly what we saw. And overnight, we did get pretty cold. We've been seeing that recently, some of those windy conditions dealing some damage to those temperatures. Reached just about 19 degrees in our area, but the big time story as we head towards today, just the mid 40s for us, nothing too incredible. But on this map down here, this is something pretty incredible. These are some 80 degree temperatures, even towards 90s. You get down towards all the way towards southern Mexico, southern Texas and northern Mexico, excuse me. These temperatures are what you'd normally expect for the late May, early June type weather for this area. So already cooking up some really warm temperatures down here. Out towards the west, it's still pretty chilly as you get towards those Rocky Mountains, but even for those areas, it's pretty warm. Across much of the U.S., there's a major warming pattern. This is going to continue for the next couple days. All the way up into Canada, we are seeing some of those 50 degrees highs for today, and tomorrow it's looking like it's going to be a whole lot of the same. Along with some of those pretty warm temperatures, it's a big time clearing across all of the central U.S. Some clouds towards the eastern part of the country for us, just some mild, pretty high clouds and nothing too severe. Looking at a pretty sunny day, especially towards the morning this morning. But some of these clouds are associated with a bit of a low pressure system. That's going to form up into a snowstorm, turning over to completely rain tonight. It looked like it might have been some snow. Let's take a look at that. Right here you can see on the fronts map this low pressure system, big time swath of rain stretching down into the south, even as far south as Florida, seeing the impacts from this. A little bit of a mixing maybe as you get up towards Manchester and Concord, but if you want pure snow, you're going to have to go north. If you're looking for some skiing conditions, this is probably going to be one of the last snowstorms we see of the season, outside of a maybe potential March snowstorm. This looks like it's going to be the last of it, and by the time we hit Saturday, it's all the way out of here. So how about a beautiful way to start off your February break? Barely any patches of rain or snow across any parts of the country. I'll slide over and take a look at the west coast as well. Look at this, a big time high pressure system building in, some rain, snow, maybe some showers around Seattle, but really the entire country engulfed in this beautiful, warm, clear weather. This is certainly looking like spring. And how about this? More of the same. Although around this time, we are dealing with some colder temperatures towards Saturday, still probably below freezing for the highs, but in here, we still have some very warm temperatures that will be heading for us. This is going to look a whole lot like a roller coaster over the next couple of days. New England spring weather can look like that. Let's take a look at the next couple day forecast and break this down slowly. So as we get towards Monday of next week, it'll be towards 50. In the meantime, expect some rain, snow, maybe mix on Friday. After that, a pretty severe temperature drop on Saturday, although it will be sunny as we warm up towards Sunday. Again, Monday and Tuesday, you hit the 50s. Extended forecast Wednesday, you may be seeing those 60 degree temperatures, very, very spring-like as we head towards Thursday, although maybe a temperature drop and a potential snow. It's hard to say over the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time span. It's probably going to be a whole lot of rain, maybe a dash of snow, but it likely won't accumulate as we get up back towards the 50s and 60s as we head later into the week. Thank you very much for joining me for another edition of your Timberlane weather update. The last few days have certainly been pretty calm and typical for this time of the year, but we're heading into a very roller coaster-like pattern, so be careful. Look out for the next couple of weeks. Some very severe ups and downs from about 25 to 60 in the span of about 3 days, along with some potential storms that come along with those. Don't rule out a rumble of thunder on Wednesday or Thursday as a potential storm does move through. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Zac Farnell, signing off.